Renovations. The thing that costs a lot of money, and usually it's the taxpayers, always taxpayers who are paying it. Usually the owner of whatever team will pay some of it, but mainly it's the taxpayers who are paying this. Now, I don't live in Hamilton County, so I don't really have an ability to complain about this. If you do live in Hamilton County, rightfully so, you're probably complaining about this. Especially with a lot of people who want the Reds to sell the team, right? So it is what it is. Nonetheless, as it says here, shout out to 700 WLW. How much is this going to cost Hamilton County taxpayers? The county is launching a facilities assessment of the home of the Reds. MSA Sports is being hired to determine what it will cost to redevelop and renovate Great American Ballpark. Nice. As it says here, TrueScans will mobilize to the site and perform reality capture services for the portions of the buildings outlined. Once complete, our team will develop a Revit model using the collected data accurately reflecting existing conditions. So they're going to renovate pretty much all of this right here inside this little circle right here. So with the Bengals, our renovations, it took us 3 years to get them done. It was $500 million. My assumption is probably the same exact type of concept here. Yes, obviously baseball and football are different, but when it comes to renovations of these buildings, especially with how old these buildings can be, it will cost a crap ton of money to go ahead and renovate them. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's $500 million to $750 million, in all honesty. Which again, taxpayers are the one forking over the bill here. So it's gonna be one of those things. We had the whole issue with the Hamilton County and the Bengals when it came to renewing the lease. Renewing the lease. My brain today. That was a whole entire thing. It took forever for them to get that done. Finally, they did get it done. But for the longest time, the Brown family did not want to pay for any of the renovations. They wanted the taxpayers to pretty much pay for everything. Eventually, they agreed and said, okay, we'll actually pay I think they agreed to 40% or something. But again, it literally took forever because the Brown family refused to pay anything. They didn't want to have to pay. They wanted taxpayers to pay for everything when it came to the renovations. And that's something we're probably going to see a little bit of here is, we're probably going to see the same exact concept where they don't want to have to pay that much and they want the actual taxpayers to be the one paying for it. So again, hopefully that's not the case. But as most comments on this post right here will say, a lot of people are screaming, just sell the team, just sell the team. I don't think they will. Again, it's kind of like the Bengals in this circumstance. They're not going to sell the team, and I don't think the Reds are going to sell the team anytime soon. But we'll see. Move back to that RF wall while you're renovating. It never ends. Make a deal if the owner sells the team. Again, I knew that was going to be a comment. Why other team owners who is pushing this financial stupidity? There are 2 stadiums in the MLB over 100 years old. And that's actually all the comments for that. So I'm actually surprised because mainly I've seen on Facebook people saying just sell the team even more. But listen, again, like I said, it's like the Bengals. It's not going to happen. Neither owner will ever sell the team. So we just gotta, kind of do what we could do and work in the parameters of being a fan of this team and sometimes very questionable ownership. So, but anyway, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all that matters is this is the update, So tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. What are you thinking? Again, if you live in Hamilton County, I'm sure you're not too happy about this concept. If it is going to go ahead and cost you a crap ton of taxpayers' dollars. I'm in Dayton, so not ballpark area, but we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be same thing with the whole situation with the Bengals. The Bengals actually went to the state of Ohio, to try to get them to pay for it. So I don't know. They declined us, but that's beside the point. See you guys next one.